Thank you so much for your time.
Of
So,
course.
first of all, may I ask where I'm from?
I'm from New York.
New York.
US.
Now you're living in New York?
No, I live in Slovakia in Europe.
Slovakia. What brings you to Japan? Why did you come to Japan?
My family and I, we just wanted to visit because
Mhm.
we've never been before, and my brother and my dad are very interested in like anime and manga, and
Really?
they've wanted to come here for years.
Okay.
So,
By the way, have you ever watched anime?
a couple times
Mhm.
I watched like Spy X Family.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Anything else like Ghibli movie?
Oh yeah, Ghibli
Really?
movies. I love Howl's Moving Castle,
My
and I love
favorite
Kiki's
one.
Delivery Service.
Oh yeah.
And My Neighbor Totoro.
Wow. What do you like about Ghibli movie in general?
I love the story. Like Howl's Moving Castle, I
Mhm.
read the book before I ever watched the movie, and I just think that the stories are very beautiful, and there's so much to like find and discover in them,
Mhm.
and they're very interesting to watch visually. And I also love the music.
Oh
Like
really?
I play clarinet in an
Mhm.
orchestra, so I really love the Howl's Moving Castle Merry-Go-Round of Life song.
Wow.
It's very beautiful, and I love that.
Mhm. Yeah, there's so many like Ghibli songs, right?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. What kind of Japanese culture did you know before you come to Japan, other than those kind of pop culture?
I knew about the temples
Mm-hmm.
because I would study them in like world history classes,
Really?
and I knew about Tokyo, and I knew about like the World War II, like
Mhm.
Nagasaki and
Okay.
Hiroshima. I knew about
Mm.
that. I knew about how beautiful skiing is because
Mhm.
that's actually what I wanted to do. So I wanted to
Okay.
go skiing in the north.
Mhm.
My family wanted to come to Tokyo.
Okay. So you knew a lot of things about Japan. By the way, when did you got here?
I got here, I think, a week ago.
A week ago.
Yes.
Could you tell me what was your first impression of Japan?
That it was very busy and it was very
Uh-huh.
crowded. Like, I think, is Tokyo the largest city in the world?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
that was really shocking for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't live in a massive city and I never have. And so just to see so many people everywhere was really surprising. But also how quiet and clean everything was.
Interesting.
Like with the amount of people,
Mhm.
people were relatively like calm and they don't
Mhm.
shout, which is different from a lot of the places I've
Okay.
lived in. But it's also very clean. The streets are
Mhm.
very clean. And that's nice and not something
Mhm.
I'm used to.
So you're originally from New York, right?
Yeah.
So New York is also like a very big town like Tokyo. But did you notice any differences between New York and Tokyo?
For sure. New
Yeah.
York is a lot dirtier.
Dirty?
Dirtier. There's a lot more like trash on the streets. I love New York, don't get me wrong. New York is a lot louder, I feel like.
Mhm.
Like people honk their horns more,
Mhm.
like in their cars, and I don't notice that as much here.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're not in like a city,
Okay.
not in like the busiest area,
Mhm.
but when we are, I don't notice it as much. And like in New York, most of the buildings are skyscrapers or very modern buildings, and here I feel like I've seen like old architecture and like a shrine like just fit in between two massive skyscrapers. It's like a blend of old and new, and that's really cool.
Okay, interesting. By the way, my image about Americans people is very outgoing and very extrovert. What do you think about Japanese people in general?
I mean, they've been very kind and
Mhm.
generous so far. I've never met a mean or rude
Mhm.
person here. I think people are very nice here. Like
Mhm.
in Slovakia, in Europe, in Eastern Europe, there's a stereotype where people are very mean. And people aren't necessarily mean, but they're cold. And here, I feel like it's the complete opposite. I feel like I can talk to people even though I don't speak Japanese, and they will try their best to help me, you know? And that's
Wow.
very nice. I made ramen a couple days ago,
Mhm.
and the lady who was helping us was very kind. All the
Okay.
like experiences I've done, everyone's been so generous and inviting,
Mhm.
and that's been really sweet.
Okay. You made the ramen by yourself.
Well, yes, essentially.
Wow. How was that experience like?
It was so much fun. It was so
Mhm.
good. The lady who was helping us was incredibly kind,
Mhm.
and we got to like obviously like the broth that takes like days to prepare, so we didn't make that. We cooked the meat and we did all this stuff, and we got to pick like the concentration of salt or spice, and that was so fun and so interesting, and I loved it.
Okay. In this 1 week, where did you travel? Where did you go?
We went to Harajuku Street, Asakusa, Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro.
Wow.
We've been trying to hit all like the main areas,
Mhm.
and today we were in Ginza for the most part.
Fancy town, Ginza.
Yes.
First, let me ask a question about Harajuku.
Mhm.
Harajuku is very like, kawaii
Yes.
culture. so many young people and so many cute stores. But
Yeah.
how did you enjoy Harajuku?
It was so crowded. I was having
Yeah.
trouble enjoying it.
Really?
It was, all the stores were very nice, all the people were very nice, but there were just so many tourists and so many people. It was like
Yeah.
hard to find a space to just exist.
Mhm.
And so that, but there was like I think there was a temple like right next
Mhm.
to it, and that was really cool.
Mhm.
I think it was the Meiji temple.
Yeah.
One of them was like bombed in World War II, and we learned like why. I learned a lot about World War II in Japan. So
Shrine temple is very Japanese things, very traditional culture. So when you visit temple shrine, how did you feel?
it's just so ornate and
Mm.
intricate, and I feel like there's a reason behind everything,
Mm.
and I think that's really hard to find in modern architecture, at least like ancient Japanese architecture.
Yeah.
It was like kind of, I felt like entranced.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's something new, something I'd never experienced before. And then there are also people walking around in like kimonos and like traditional outfits, and I wanted to know what they were doing. And then they were
Mhm.
also selling the charms,
Yeah.
and like my family went up and like they prayed, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
at the temple. I didn't because I was busy,
Mm-hmm.
but it was so beautiful, and it was very serene,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was like calm and like appreciative, and I felt that was really cool and really.
Okay. May I ask how old are you?
I'm 14, sorry.
So are you a high school student?
Yes.
You're really good at talking. I'm
Thank
very
you.
impressive. What kind of impression do you have towards Japanese high school students?
I haven't really talked to any,
Mhm.
but I do notice that they seem to go to school like all days of the week. Like I see people in
Okay.
school uniforms on Saturday and Sunday too, which is
Mhm.
something I'm confused by a little bit,
Okay.
because I had a school uniform in my school, and I know when I would get home on the weekends, my first instinct was to get out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But they seem like nice.
So what's your favorite Japanese food?
Ramen. I love ramen. I also had matcha ice cream.
Matcha ice cream.
Yeah.
Have you ever eat ramen in Slovakia or in
Mhm.
America?
Yeah, I have had ramen in Slovakia, and it doesn't compare to how it is. I don't know how to explain it necessarily, but here it just felt. I think it was a difference in the broth.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Slovakia, it just felt like pure salt, and that was all that was like in it essentially. But here it feels like there's some like miso paste and things like that, and MSG.
Mm-hmm.
That I think makes a really big difference.
Okay, but how much do you pay for one ramen in Slovakia?
Like 18 euro.
18 euro?
It's pretty expensive. in
Really?
Slovakia. Yeah.
It's 3,000 yen.
Yeah,
That's
it's a lot cheaper
crazy.
here. It can range from like 12 to 18 euro, depending on.
Really? Since you came to Japan, did you feel any culture shock or what surprised you the most in Japan?
Yeah, I think this is a random thing.
Mhm.
There's no trash cans,
Yeah.
like anywhere, and that's very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else? You're not supposed to eat food in public, like unless you're in like a designated area.
Mm-hmm.
That is really different from what I'm used to,
Mm-hmm.
because in Slovakia they have just like stands, and then you just walk around with your food the whole day, and that was confusing, and I didn't know until someone told me.
Mm-hmm.
So-
But do you know why there's no trash can on the street in Japan?
No, why?
Like few decades ago, one like religion group like they put the poison into the subway, and so many people passed away. And
Mhm.
after that, Japanese government trying to remove the trash can and the outside.
That's
That's
crazy.
why. Yeah,
Oh, that's so
yeah.
sad.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
yeah, but that's still clean, right? in
Yeah,
Japan?
very clean. I don't know how you do it.
If you're okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan?
Yeah.
Wow,
You're in
oh my
Shibuya.
God, so crowded.
I know.
What do you
That's-
like about this picture?
I feel like Shibuya, like the crossing, that's
Mhm.
something I wanted to see for a really long
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like Times Square in Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really cool. And I also
Okay.
just think it's beautiful,
Uh-huh.
and there's so many people,
Wow.
and I like.
Good picture.
Yes,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
last question. People who coming to Japan for the first time, is there any message or advice for them?
Be ready to try new things,
Mhm.
because everything here is unique to me, at least, and exciting and special, and you should appreciate it.
Okay. It was great interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.